Hi, my name is Avilash Tiwari. I'm pursuing BTech from JCRC Foundation. Currently, I'm in my final year of computer science engineering. So, in this project, I have handled the augmented reality part using the Unity game engine.
Hi, I'm Aditya Kaushik pursuing Bachelor's in CSE from JCRC Jaipur, and this is my final year. I have a domain expertise in data science for about an year, and in this project, my role was to develop the AI model for the object detection part.
Hi, I am Apurva Gupta. I'm a final year engineering student of JECRC Foundation specializing in computer science.
Hi, I'm Dipesh Thawani, currently pursuing my BTech final year from JCRC Foundation. My responsibility for this project is using cloud to help the end user for storage capabilities and processing power, which can bring wonders in the app.
Learning a new language is always a challenging task. No matter whatever be your reason behind learning a new language, a strong vocabulary is always a game changer. Vocabulary skills is very important. It lets you express, it lets you communicate ideas, and also it improves the reading comprehension. As you know, the first impression is the last impression, so a good vocabulary is always a game changer. Also, preparing for the exams like GRE, IELTS, GMAT, a strong vocabulary is a must. You have to learn words, you have to cram them, but memorizing the words is not so easy. If you'll simply cram the words in order to improve your vocabulary, chances are you'll forget the words you have crammed as soon as possible, most probably after hours or maybe in a few days. You have to cram them again and again, and it's a boring process. The problem with cramming is that many people cannot make a connection with the words, and the visuals are processed 60,000 times faster than text by your brain. According to a research conducted by Social Science Research Network, 65% of people are visual learners. Little distinction between an experience you are reading about and the one that is actually happening. According to a research,
So we have, as a tourist, I have a little problem that it happens well most of the time. That when I want to buy something from X or Y store, I can communicate properly because I don't know the native language, and then it's really hard. So if there was something that could help me or my group or any tourist, it would be very great.
now, according to a research, many people don't just visit another country because of what known as a language barrier. Speaking of tourists, many people resist in pointing the shopkeeper to get what they want because the shopkeeper doesn't know their language and the tourist doesn't know the native language of that particular city. This situation is faced by many people, and with the correct data feed in, Vocab AR is ready. With Vocab AR, you can have the names of all the objects in the real time augmented on the app so that you can understand what that object is. So, in this case, one constraint to this is the data. We will be needing the data for that particular city. Now, it can be constructed manually, but the efforts are worth it. But this will solve a major problem that almost every tourist face. And for the first part, users will be able to strengthen their vocabulary by playing our game, not just by cramming words. And in that way, they will remember more words and their vocabulary will be strong. You will be remembering the words and also how to use them properly, which will make you good at vocabulary, obviously, and you can improve any language that you're learning. For exams like GRE, etc., you have to learn so many words in order to have the ball in your court. Now, wouldn't it be easier if learning is fun, learning new complex word with fun? You just have to dive into the Vocab AR app and voila, you are lost in our augmented world in which the time you invested is the time you actually learned so many words. With each game perfectly handcrafted for every individual and totally depends on your learning pace. When the user opens the app, the user is greeted with a screen in which first option he has is to choose his native language. The native language is the one in which he is comfortable, the one in which the name of the object appears in the first go. After choosing the native language, the camera observes the environment. Vocab AR is smart enough to recognize the object that it knows. Like in this video, Vocab AR has detected the scientific calculator.
Scientific calculator.
User has the option to choose a language that he is learning or the language that he wants the object name to be translated into. The object name is translated using the Google Translation API.
Calculadora científica.
IPA, phonetics of the translated word, is generated by use of Easy Pronunciation API. After all of the above is processed, phonetics of the word is updated on the screen in real time.
Wissenschaftlicher Taschenrechner.
With this application, and it's pretty easy because you just have to take a picture of whatever thing you want to buy or whatever thing in general, release it automatically, so the salesman can understand me.
Hi, I'm Sachi. I'm currently working in an IT company as a QA. So just now I came to know about this app and I feel it's very useful. It has a good advantage for new users like us. Like today world is so versatile, you need to travel anywhere, you have to explore new things. And you have such an app where you can simply scan it and get to know the words of the dictionary. I think it's very useful and it has a very great market out there.